Are you planning on buying a home in Chilliwack? In this video, I'm going to talk about the home buying process. Stay tuned. Everyone, it's Chris McCrae with McCrae Real Estate Group right here in Chilliwack. We are helping clients from all around the Fraser Valley who are buying and selling real estate, and we absolutely love it. So if you haven't yet, make sure to tap that subscribe button, click that little bell so you're notified every single time we do a new video about what it's like to live here in Chilliwack. Buying a home can be a complicated and overwhelming process, so in today's video, I'm going to break it down and lay it out for you from start to finish. Step number 1, get pre-approved. You need to know exactly what you can qualify for and afford before you head out and start shopping for a house. This is one of the most important steps of all. Having your finances in order in the beginning is essential. Step number 2, pick the area or areas that you think you would like to move to. The more you can narrow these search parameters down, the better. And at this point, you've most likely already been doing your own research, but it is now time to narrow this search criteria down. Number 3, make a list of your must-haves and deal breakers, and then keep an open mind. It's important to know what you really want in a house and what's going to make you happy, but it's also important to know that along the way in this process, you may need to make some compromises, and it's important to be able to keep an open mind with this. Step number 4, give us a call. A listing agent can no longer act for both the buyer and the seller in a client relationship. This is great news for any buyer because you are now encouraged to have your own buyer representation to help guide you through this process and negotiate strongly on your behalf. In BC, the seller pays the commission for both the listing agent and the buyer's agent. So it costs the buyer nothing to work with the buyer's agent, yet provides them with full protection. Step number 5. Okay, so you've got yourself pre-approved and you know the areas that you want to focus on. Now start looking at homes. We will create a custom home search with your desired search criteria and notify you of any new listings to hit the market within your search parameters. This will help you get a feel for what homes are available in the neighborhoods you want to live in with the budget that you have to work with. You can favorite these homes and we can see that information and make adjustments accordingly. Now, check out what's available. We will do a tour of the neighborhoods and take a look at the houses you're interested in to show you the positives and the negatives of each. Purchasing a home is a team effort between you and the realtor. Dive in and start participating. Buying a home is a process of elimination, and the more homes you can see online and in person, the faster you'll be able to find the right one for you. Step number 6, drive around the neighborhoods of the homes you're interested in. Check out the schools, the restaurants, shopping, amenities nearby, because you may find that you love a particular home, but you really don't like the neighborhood it's in. And that's very important to know. Step number 7, so you've found a home and you'd like to put an offer on it. Now what? If you are ready to make an offer, we will need to have a conversation and go through the contract of purchase and sale. During this process, we will help you on an appropriate offer price, and we will also provide you with the data of comparable home sales that have recently sold in the area. Step number 8, submitting your offer. When writing an offer, there are some important things to decide on. Subjects, conditions, dates for possession and completion of your new home, included and excluded items, offer price and deposit amount. Decide on the terms of your offer, the expiry of your offer, so how long the sellers have to counter or accept the offer. Step number 9, the negotiation process. After the sellers receive your offer, the sellers will do one of 3 things. They will accept your offer as is, they will reject your offer and decide not to even deal with it, or counter your offer with a different price and or terms. Step number 9, the negotiation process. After the sellers receive your offer, the sellers will do one of three things. They will either accept your offer as is, they will reject your offer and decide not to even deal with it, or they will counter your offer with a different price and/or terms. The negotiation process can be tricky and complicated, so we are here to facilitate things between the buyer and the seller and work with one another to achieve an accepted offer. Step number 10. So your offer has been accepted and you are thrilled. Now let's focus on the next steps. So most likely your offer will have subjects in it. The most common conditions in the offer are subject to financing, subject to reviewing the title search, property disclosure statement, inspection, and reviewing the strata documentation if it is a strata property. Typically the subject removal period, so the time from offer acceptance to when the buyer has to remove all the subjects, is anywhere from 5 to 7 business days. It could be shorter or longer depending on the circumstances, but that is the average. Step number 11, the home inspection. This is a very important condition for buyers to have in their offer. If you don't already know a great home inspector, we will be able to recommend several for you to choose from. And the bonus about having an inspection, if your inspector reveals major problems, you can negotiate these repairs with the seller before you remove conditions. Step number 12, subject removal date and deposit. This is a very important day because once you remove all your subjects and hand over your house deposit, the house is considered sold and you have now purchased the home. Should you choose not to remove subjects for any reason, whether it's the home inspection report or perhaps your financing falls through, the deal collapses. After subjects have been removed, it's definitely time for you to celebrate. Step number 13. Okay, now that subjects have been removed, you need to find a lawyer or a notary to handle the conveyance of this property for you. Again, if you don't know any lawyers or notaries, we will be able to recommend several for you to choose from. Step number 14. The next month or more, depending on when your completion date and possession dates are going to be very busy for you because you need to arrange everything from the packing, the cleaning, and moving of your current home to your new home. You'll also want to submit changes of your address notices to everyone you know and also arrange for the mail forwarding for around 3 to 6 months just in case you miss somebody along the way. Step number 15. Signing all the paperwork with your lawyer or notary. Typically your lawyer or notary will have you in around 1 or 2 weeks prior to completion date to sign all the paperwork for your purchase. Step number 16. The possession and move-in date. Of course, this is one of the most exciting days in the home buying process because on this day you get the keys to your new home. And that's it. Congratulations. If you have completed all those steps, you are now a homeowner, but it might take some time for you to settle into your new home, so just be patient with yourself as you will get there soon. Thanks so much for watching. So these are the outline steps to buying a house. And as I mentioned before, we are here day and night, weekends. We don't ever stop. We get phone calls all the time and we absolutely love it. Our contact number is all over this channel, so if you're thinking of moving to Chilliwack, give us a call, text or email, however you want to get a hold of us. We are always here to help. And very important, as I mentioned, you've got to hit that subscribe button, click that little bell so you're notified every time a new video is uploaded. Have a great day.